Hi, this is a community watch in the city of El Segundo. I'm doing a First Amendment audit here at the El Segundo Federal Air Marshals. We'll see if see how they feel about photography in public. What's up, man?
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
What you guys up to?
Just doing a little story.
A story?
Yeah.
On what?
TSA.
Oh, really?
The Federal Air Marshals.
Federal Air Marshals?
Yeah. See how that guy takes to it.
I know. I'll give you some All right, bro. Did you need to talk to somebody up there?
No, okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is it like one of those kind of stories, or is it just like, something that they know of?
No, it's a follow-up to a story I heard yesterday
Oh.
about the Air Marshals. I'm just doing my own little thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. You're like an independent reporter or something like that?
Yeah, sometimes people pick up my stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
I saw actually on the web, so I was just following up on it.
Well, do you mind like what it's about? Like, I'm kind of curious. Like,
I don't want to tip my hat because it's not published yet. So.
But you said it's a story that already came out though, and you're just doing like a follow-up?
I'm just doing a follow-up, yeah.
Well, what was the original story?
I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to mess up the story. It's like we're not supposed to say nothing. That way we don't compromise what happens in the story. You know.
Oh. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's boring. Yeah, I know.
it's a little suspicious that you're someone just filming. You know?
Oh, really? In the bright daylight out here in the front?
Well, I mean, we don't normally get people that come out here. I mean, I'm working down here as a canine officer, you know, so I'm kind of in the building too. So, like, you know, they always say, see something, say something. You know, I mean, it's the TSA preaches, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
so-
mean,
I
if
guess-
they're doing something wrong, I mean, a camera can't hurt nobody. I mean,
No, true.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just like, it's one of those things like we normally don't see people with cameras out here.
Yeah, see, I think we need to.
Maybe they probably see. Maybe there's more of a, like an expectation of it. Maybe.
I think the more people that do it, I think the more we feed onto it. Because honestly, I think it's a bunch of BS.
What?
We're about like the terrorism and this say something. See, I think we turn into a culture where we involve like the government and everything. You see a guy walking down the street because you're rich and I happen to be wearing a hoodie, so you call the cops, but you think that's suspicious, but that's so wrong of the culture nowadays.
But it's a little bit.
No, man, check this out. You know the basis of a free society And maybe because you work.
I'm not trying to get in that.
No. But maybe because you work for the government. But the basis of a free society is if it's not forbidden, it's allowed. So if I'm not doing nothing wrong, I shouldn't even be bothered. I shouldn't be, people's concerns.
But I mean, bothering and just asking questions.
No, but people's concerns have nothing to do with legalities.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we just get that all the time, and it just after a while you're like, man, you guys ain't never dealt with terrorism here in your building,
True, but do you know the reason why that is though?
I'm
Could
not
it be
here.
that maybe there's like also like people that try to do bad things know like, well, hey, if I hang out and I look suspicious,
bro, that's
somebody's
not. We
probably gonna
might
say
as well not even drive or get out of our house if you're gonna live by that rule.
That's a little extreme. But I mean, like, so here's the thing too that I think people forget sometimes is that like I think there's like sometimes there's good things that do come out. You know what I mean? So like.
No, I get you, but yeah, I mean, I to be honest, I really don't care what people think or how paranoid they can call the cops or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm not just saying that though, but I'm just like, I mean, when we see suspicious things, like sometimes it turns out to be like legitimately suspicious.
So what you're saying is you're gonna put everybody through the ringer until you find that one guy that's doing bad.
No, but
how does that benefit the people that just come?
But there is something too being said about being like, like just feeling uncomfortable, like something might be wrong, right? Like, your body naturally has like a reaction to things, right?
But I can't react unless it's going to cause me harm or it's illegal. Just because...
No, I'm not telling you to react in like...
Yeah.
Like,
I'm talking to other people like...
aggressive manner, you know what I mean? I'm telling you like, okay, well, this looks out of place. That looks out of place.
Out of place? See, that's an opinion though. See, that's what I was trying to get to the beginning. That's your opinion.
I think studies show that, some things that are...
I think studies would disprove you. I think right now is the safest time for law enforcement. The rate of... I just looked it up yesterday. The rate of... I'm more likely to get killed than a law enforcement officer. I'm serious. Look up the ratings.
Well, there's more of you than there are law enforcement officers.
No.
There's more people that are not in law enforcement than there are.
No. But look at the statistics. It's really safe to be. You guys, law enforcement kills themselves more in accident than anything else. But look, man. I'm out here, so I don't buy all that because I live in the real life. I don't live in the media or whatever they try to feed us down the tube. As far as terrorism, I'm a photographer. And I get cops called on me, and people come out.
Well, okay.
Hey, I know, but listen, watch. They threaten. Listen. I know, but listen, watch. They threaten my freedom. Listen, and I get hands put on for doing a First Amendment protected activity just because someone wanted to be a snitch. Because that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to, bro. I'm sorry. I'm from the streets.
Like what you're saying.
I'm from the streets.
You're not a person that's,
They should. You guys
doing.
But they see
right?
when
like,
you get.
I think what the problem is, like sometimes, like okay, so like say for example, the San Bernardino shooter, right? Like, dude was investigated like 8 months prior to it, like by the FBI.
You're proving the exact same point that you're never going to be able to tell who it is, bro. When someone goes crazy, they just go crazy.
Yeah, but
you ain't going to stop me.
But somebody had thought something was going on. You know what I mean? Somebody had thought like, hey, this guy's
that's one
a little
of very
suspicious.
many.
But that turns out to be like a good portion of what happens. Like, so when happens is like...
Yeah, but you're not going to violate my rights and somebody else's. No, I'm saying, or call the cops because you think it's suspicious. Hey, your suspicions, that's your own paranoia and your own fears. You can't push that off on other people, man. Regardless of what you think, regardless of statistics, if someone's not doing nothing wrong, it's live and let live, man. Just leave them alone.
Part of like what law enforcement do, though, right? When people call,
serve and protect.
Serve and protect, right? But when someone's calling law enforcement,
and then you ask, what are they doing illegal? And a guy taking out pictures in camera, you know what, man? That's a First Amendment protected activity. Leave him alone.
Or not, well, okay. So my personal example of this was recently on my street, right? Like I live in a fairly safe neighborhood, I would say.
No, I know, but see, this is the thing.
No, but let me finish. But so I live in a fairly safe neighborhood. I believe so. You know what I mean? And like a couple of nights, I mean, I get home late. Like 1 o'clock in the morning or so. We've had a lot of break-ins and like people breaking in like cars, people breaking in on like mailboxes, stealing people's mails and stuff like that. So that kind of heightens my. So
if I'm walking down the street from a friend's house, you're gonna call the cops on me because I look suspicious?
What I did find suspicious a couple of weeks ago was like there's just a dude just sitting in his car like that I'd never seen.
But see, it's not your street. That's where the mentality is.
Sure, it's not my
street. It's not your street.
I don't physically own the place, right?
As long as they don't come on your property, you should let people. Because what if the guy's tired, man? He was driving and he just doesn't want to drive.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? But to drive off the freeway
and just
It doesn't matter.
pull into
But see,
somebody-
the
pull
fact
into a
that you would.
residential,
Okay, this is what
like,
I.
you could pull into, like,
This
a-
is
a
what I want to
Denny's
get
or
to.
something
Can I
like
tell you
that,
what
know
you
I'm saying?
you just explained the exact bottom line is? Okay. The bottom line of what I'm trying to say is, and I don't mean this in a rude way, who the fuck cares what you think? I'm not doing nothing wrong. Bottom line,
Okay.
street talk. Who cares what you think? If they're not doing nothing wrong, that man should be left alone for whatever reasons he had to pull over. Maybe he's about to kill himself and he doesn't want to kill himself no more. Maybe he was in a, or whatever. What I'm saying.
Calling a cop and having a cop,
Involved.
like, just
Okay.
talk to him.
Okay, but what
You
if
know,
the
like,
guy
hey, man,
say the
like,
guy's got is not doing nothing wrong, but say he's got a warrant he doesn't know about? So you're gonna get the guy and complicate his life and snitch him out, and the guy wasn't doing nothing wrong, but just you didn't like him parked on your street. See, that's the mentality you just illustrated the exact same thing that I was talking about. You're involving a government official that'll come up and change this man's life, all because he was sitting in a street where your suspicions were heightened. And instead of, I'll be honest, I have a house, I have a fence. Hey man, I have guns and dog. I don't care what goes on out there. You know, as long as you don't come on my thing, I don't care, man. It's not my business to be worried about what other people do, man. I mean, even the Bible says that. It says to work out your own salvation, you know, with fear and trembling, because it's already so hard for us to make it to heaven on our own. What are we worried about Bible thumping other people? And that's how the government's getting, man. They're getting out of line where see something, say something. No, man, I'm 50 years old. We grew up a lot safer without that freaking mentality. We were a lot safer before the government got the DHS, the TSA, all these government involved. And now our liberties at stake because of people's paranoia, bro.
Okay, but that's like the majority of people's paranoia, though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you may fall in the minority of people that don't feel like, okay, I shouldn't be paranoid. Or
No,
like,
no,
I
no,
get
no.
that,
I live in a real world, bro. I don't live in.
Yeah, but the majority of people, after certain actions, they take certain,
That's not for
I mean,
me.
look at California's
But
gun
that
laws.
doesn't matter, bro.
You know what
To
I'm
me,
saying?
that doesn't matter.
Like,
Whatever.
I know it doesn't matter to you.
That's only. Okay, but you don't
generally
worry.
Society runs by like,
No,
the rule of the
no.
majority,
Okay, do
right?
you worry about what I think about you that you do? No. See,
No.
so
But if
then,
the majority of people
nah.
come together and say, like, okay, hey,
No.
we should
That's
outlaw.
not the way it goes.
If the majority of Californians say we should outlaw certain guns because we feel
It doesn't matter. I
shouldn't
still
matter.
have that gun.
Yeah, but that's because you had a gun prior to. But if the law changes now,
No. The reality is, if I need to protect myself, I'll go get that gun if I need to, regardless of what the government allows me to do or not. See, this is where it is. My freedoms weren't given by TSA or the government. My freedoms are given to me by God, and they're enforced by the Constitution. That's why the Second Amendment gives us the right to bear arms.
Right.
It doesn't give us the right to bear arms to go hunting. It gives us the right to bear arms to overthrow the government when they get exactly how they are now.
True. Like,
For
I
the same
understand
reason
that.
that you're coming out here,
Listen,
you just proved my point exactly.
I don't know if I proved your point.
You have, bro, because you said like 3 or 4 things that are like pretty out there. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm in the streets all the time, and I don't see sign of that. I have LAPD in my family. I have LA Fire, Palmdale Fire.
I mean,
We don't see none of that, man. It's just
I think
it's just pretty crazy.
Want to live their life the way they want to live their life, right?
The thing is, look, I don't bother nobody. We get approached and all that. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But it's just you can't push off your opinions and your ideas on other people. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. I'm not out here to do. I'm just taking, doing a little story. That's it.
Yeah.
I was forth and upfront with you when you asked.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate it, you know, and now we're just having a friendly conversation.
And I can tell you to fuck off. I mean, I'm on public sidewalk.
I mean, we're just having a friendly conversation.
No, I said I could have. A lot of people are like that. I don't want to be bothered. I'm doing my story, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I don't understand, like, that mentality.
I guess maybe,
I'm free.
I think we came from two different...
No, the way I look at it is I'm free, so I expect other people to be free too.
I get that. I served in the military, so my aspects of things are a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you swore to protect what I'm doing right now.
I'm not saying anything about bad. I'm just questioning it. I'm just kind of figuring out, and having a good...
It was a good discussion, though, but yeah.
You know I
get to see how other people view it,
Right.
Not that I understand.
I think that's what people should typically do, right? You want to come from where you're understand your understanding of things and your opinions of things, and just kind of go on from there, you know what I mean? All right, man.
But you have a good day, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man.
What are you videoing? I'm just curious.
The marshals?
The what?
The marshals?
What marshals? What marshals?
The TSA.
Oh, that's a K9.
No, I know. I'm doing the federal air marshals. A story on them.
They're here?
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Oh, I'm not gonna answer a bunch of questions, bro. I'm doing my story. What, are you a marshal or?
No. I don't work here. I was just wondering what you guys were doing.
Oh, okay.
Being nosy.
Yeah, you're parking illegally, so I figure you're pretty nosy. Nice car. Badass, huh? So you guys can see, guy was cordial. He was cool. I don't know if he went and called the cops on us or not, so we're gonna stick around for a little while, but we'll see. We always have an entertaining guy in the videos. This guy is weird. Going around in circles. He was parked the wrong direction. Look at him. You can see him swerving. Alright, well, we're going to be out of here. We've been here for a while, so